It's the NFL on EA Sports, where representatives from the AFC and NFC will square off. It's the Detroit Lions and the Baltimore Ravens under the lights on Sunday night.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the inner harbor of Baltimore, Maryland, and M&T Bank Stadium. We are bundled up. This should be a fun one. So glad you're with us. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson. Greg, we love watching and calling snow games, but you played weather like this. What's it like?
Oh, man, there is nothing better. Kind of brings you back to your roots of having a snow day, a day off of school, and just get all your buddies in the neighborhood and just go play outside. But in all seriousness, it actually really benefits the offense. I mean, people always are questioning the passing game and whatnot. The offense knows where they're going. It's on the defense to react, and that's where the footing and that's where the snow really has its biggest effect. I think today, for both teams, advantage offense.
Here's the kicker, Jake Bates, ready to get this one underway. And through the snowflakes, off we go here on EA Sports. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. The Ravens offense taking the field for the first time, led by their quarterback, league MVP in 2019 and 2023, Lamar Jackson.
We had a couple of his games early in his career, and of course, all the way to his days back in college, his athleticism jumps off the screen. But Mike, these last couple years, his development as a true passer, his ability to operate from the pocket, that's what's really taken his game to this MVP level. And tell you what, we didn't think there was a lot more things that he could do on a football field, and it seems like every year he's proven otherwise. This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense, and boy, did they ever set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
Aguilar goes off in motion. Second down, Jackson. That is left side and caught by Flowers. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
It's the tight end Likely in motion. On 1st and 10, Jackson. He's got his tight end, Mark Andrews. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. That's caught. Derrick Henry. And this one's going to be a loss of yardage. He's marked out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
What they teach these backs is when you catch a check down, immediately try to get vertical. Try to put a hole in the defense coming to rally tackle. So give credit to the defense here. They strung this out and made him go sideways, and they forced him to go so far sideways, he went out of bounds.
On the option, they give it to Henry. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. I think he's going to lose a yard.
I'm not sure if there's anything more enjoyable for a football player than playing a game in the snow. And something for us to keep in mind throughout the rest of the day is typically the advantage is in the favor of the offense. You know where you're going. You know where the cuts are going to come. The defense has to react to you. Can they find a way to take advantage?
And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. On 4th down, here comes Justin Tucker for the Ravens. This is going to be from 53 yards out. he missed it. It's no good. And this will remain a scoreless game.
And that's just a tough way to finish off what was a good opening drive. And obviously, as a kicker, you have to have a short memory, but you can bet he'll be thinking about that one the rest of the way.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Goff going to open up with a throw. Brought in by the tight end, Sam Laporta. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion. And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up 3rd down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
A gain of 11 on that one. Good for a Lions 1st down. They'll stay on the ground. Again, Montgomery. And he'll drive this one forward down to the 36. Roquan Smith there to bring him down. 2nd down and 8. From the gun, it's Goff. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. And that is incomplete.
That's 2 straight plays now where this secondary has won their matchup, and right now the offense needs to find some plays that just call for easy completions. Get your wide receivers in space. Allow them to run after the catch, because right now these downfield passes, the defense is all over. And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
On play action, here's Jackson. He's going to tuck it and go. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
He finds Likely, his tight end. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. They face 2nd down and 7. Bateman is the motion man. Jackson now on 2nd down. He'll find Aguilar, complete. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Pistol formation with Jackson. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Again, it's Jackson. That's over the middle to the tight end, Andrews. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. Aguilar goes off in motion. And he's got nowhere to go. The defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage there, and that is going to bring up 4th down.
Well, you could tell that the defense had seen that play on game tape, and they were ready for it. They tried to do a little jet sweep pop pass out of the gun. Defense was all over it. Nowhere to go, no gain.
It's the tight end Likely in motion. They'll run for it with Henry. A gutsy call, but they pay it off. It's a gain of 17. Ball sitting on the 3. It is 1st down and goal. Now Jackson, this a designed run. And he'll go down back at the 4-yard line.
The reason teams love calling the quarterback's number on design quarterback runs, Mike, is because in the blocking scheme, you gain 1 additional blocker. It didn't matter here. The defense was ready for it, and they're able to bring the quarterback down for a loss.
Now back at the 4 for 2nd and goal. Aguilar goes off in motion. That play may have taken a little bit too long to develop. It's no gain. He's back at the 4-yard line. Big play coming up. 3rd and goal. From the gun, Jackson. And he will fight his way to the end zone. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Ravens. Now Justin Tucker for the point after. These kicks not a given in the snow, but this one is good. And the Ravens will take a 7-0 lead. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. Here's Craig Reynolds to return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The Lions offense ready for their 2nd possession. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a 1st down. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. Goff to throw on 1st down. Into the hands of Brock Wright. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line.
Mike, I can't tell you how many corner routes I caught throughout my career, and there's really an art to it. At the top of the break, you have to give the quarterback what they call an indicator step. That's your cut where you set your angle, and then once that ball's out, go chase it down, and in this case, he's able to pick up the 1st down.
And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. That is 2 big pickups to start the drive. 32 on the latest. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Goff gives it to Gibbs. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play in this opening quarter. So we are through 1 on Sunday Night Football. 7-0 is our score. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Patrick motioning here. A 2nd down throw for Goff. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. They need 8 as they come up for third down. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. From the gun, on third down, it's Goff. Right side, it's Laporta, the tight end.
Seemed to me, Mike, before that ball was even snapped, the quarterback had already made up his mind. I'm throwing the ball to the tight end no matter what the look is. And he's counting on the big body picking up the rest after the catch. And even though he's able to secure the ball, nice job by the defense keeping him short of the sticks.
Oh, he missed it from short range. A bad miss. It's no good. And they are not able to draw closer.
I can tell you firsthand, Mike, snowy conditions are tough for everybody, but they can be especially tough on the kickers. You just can't practice this. There's nothing you can do to simulate your plant foot, the ground. In this case, it winds up no good.
And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Here's Jackson. Fine work defensively. That's going to be knocked away and go down as an incompletion. Zay Flowers, the intended receiver. It's second down. Aguilar goes off in motion. On the give, here's Henry. He's able to get away from one man, but those reinforcements, they got there quick. Take him down behind the line.
He's just such a hard guy to get on the ground. You can see just his strength and his ability to fight through contact. But give credit to the defense. They kept coming after him, and eventually they got him down on the ground, and they got him down for a loss.
Taking off, he'll try to get there.
You have to admire when quarterbacks are willing to put their head down and fight for some extra yardage, Mike. But sometimes the juice ain't worth the squeeze. Get down, protect yourself, live to play another snap.
On fourth down, the Ravens call on Jordan Stout to punt. Deep for the Lions, Holly Freeman. But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. Here's the Detroit offense now, headed back onto the field. They'll begin inside their own 15-yard line, so a lot of real estate to cover. It's 1st and 10. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. Goff with the give to Montgomery. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. Very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the receiver he was trying to target, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Goff to throw. Over the middle, he's got St. Brown. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a 4th down decision to make.
And he's going to have a Lions 1st down. They needed 3. They got 6. Enough for the 4th down conversion.
I know it's 4th and short, Mike, but at this distance, you actually have to clear a lane out. You can't just fall forward or push the pile. So that conversion, it's as much of a credit to the blocking as it is to the running back seeing the hole and hitting it.
They move Laporta, sending him in motion. Goff going to throw here on 1st and 10. And that's going to wind up incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball. So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on 4th down. But this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on 4th down.
They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up 3rd down. Now, Jackson. He'll look for Flowers downfield. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. The Lions offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Open man, it's Jamison Williams. And they'll mark him down up beyond the 30.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
That'll be batted away, incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down. Patrick motioning here. Throwing on second down. Goff. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a third down. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. They'll go play action with Goff. And that is incomplete.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
And we will not see a return on this one, as it will be marked down. So here's the Baltimore offense getting set for their next drive. They lead it here in the second quarter, 7-0, as they begin with a 1st and 10. It's the tight end Likely in motion. Lamar going to work from the pistol. Looking into the middle, there's Flowers. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass, get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
Here's 2nd and 9. Jackson looking to throw. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield.
Watch the pursuit by this defensive end. The quarterback tries to escape the pocket, but he just keeps on chasing him, and he closes that ground in a hurry and brings him down for a big sack.
Bateman is the motion man. 3rd and long for Jackson. This one complete to Bateman.
Jackson's pass complete to Rashad Bateman.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
And that is no good. He missed it. And this is going to remain a one-possession game.
You have to give him credit, Mike. I mean, that shows a lot of faith in your kicker because that is an ambitious effort from that distance.
The Lions offense ready to take over once again. They've got great starting position with a short field as they try to get back in this one. It is 1st and 10. Now, Goff. A throw complete to Tim Patrick. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
This is a great opportunity now for the offense to really seize control of this game. They just saw their opponent miss a field goal try, come out aggressive on the ensuing possession, strike deep early. Now see if they can put this drive together and end it with some points.
He was looking for Jahmyr Gibbs out of the backfield. And that will lead to a 2nd down. The coverage too strong that time. The ball batted away and incomplete. After back-to-back incompletions, they now face 3rd down and 10. And that is incomplete. The tight end, Sam Laporta, the intended receiver. And it's going to be 4th down. This one not on target. It is short. It is right. It is no good. And they are not able to draw closer. 1st and 10.
You know, the hardest part about these missed kicks, Mike, is for all the guys that work so hard to put the ball in position to come away with points. You kind of trot off the field. You're hoping that next possession has a different result.
And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. And they'll stop it just over a minute remaining in this first half. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. Open man is Bateman. He's got him. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch. A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
2nd down, Jackson. This one caught downfield by Flowers. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. Still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. Off the play fake, Jackson to the tight end, Likely. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Jackson up top again. That is caught. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man.
And that big offensive line, clearing space. He's in. Derrick Henry, touchdown, Baltimore. Point after now from Tucker. Through the snowflakes, this one good. And the Ravens move out on top, 14-0. Final 9 seconds of this half, and the kick is away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. On first down, it's Goff. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
As this offense continues to put anything together and score some points, they need to just take a step back. Then you say, okay, we've struggled here in the first half putting points on the scoreboard. Don't worry about chasing points. Let's chase first downs. Let's chase completions. Just start building something small. And oftentimes when you take that approach, it snowballs, and next thing you know, you find your groove.
All right, Michael, thanks very much as we welcome you into our downtown Orlando studios and the EA Sports Halftime Report. It was give his guys the advantage here at the break. The big story thus far has really been the snow. It's made footing treacherous, and if the forecast holds, it's only going to get worse. But I can tell you as a fan, these are the games you love to watch.
All right, Coach, thank you. The snow continuing to fall as we ready ourselves for the second half to follow. Well, this snow not abating at all. If anything, might be coming down a little bit harder as we are underway here in the third. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. The Lions offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0. The score as the offense tries to regroup and get going with 1st and 10. And that'll be a short gain up to the 27-yard line. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. On 2nd down, Goff. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. They're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. From the gun, it's Goff. He dives, and what a catch for the 1st down. 12 yards on the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
You just love to see this effort, especially on 3rd down. You understand, you want to keep this possession alive. You have to do everything in your power sometimes to bail out your quarterback, and it's exactly what he does here, and it brings up a fresh set of downs.
Here's 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. Right back to Williams. They connect again. And he's close to a 1st down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way. Every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is. This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
One more time for Montgomery. A 2nd down throw for Goff. On the move, past the 40. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that will be a bit of a letdown.
2nd and 7. Now Goff. This throw taken in by Amon-Ra. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it, because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Straight ahead, it's Montgomery. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down. To throw is Goff. This one is hauled in. Are the feet in bounds? Yes. Amon-Ra, St. Brown. Touchdown, Lions. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, But can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
Forward.
Jackson now to throw on first down. He finds Likely, his tight end. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain. Here's third down and a few inches. Aguilar goes off in motion. He'll try and run for this with Henry. The defense all over that. Met him in the backfield, stopped in his tracks, and it sets up fourth down.
The idea here for this offense is you're not really thinking necessarily touchdown. You're thinking first down. Let's get a fresh set of downs here and reset. But in this case, they suffer a loss, and it brings up fourth down.
Ravens bring their punt team out. Raymond gonna return it. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. That's Amon-Ra St. Brown and the rest of the Detroit offense heading out for their next possession. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Off the play fake, here's Goff. Working free downfield, it is Williams. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
Goff to throw on first down. He's going to air this one out. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be second down. Patrick motioning here. Throwing on second down. Goff. Right side, it's Laporta, the tight end. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
So they move inside the 20, first and 10 at the 18. On the handoff, this is Gibbs. And the woes in the running game continue. They're going to subtract yards there. A loss on the play. Goff to throw. That's right side and brought in by Williams. And the Lions are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Well, he had such a great first half throwing the football. There's no reason to think, Mike, coming out here for the start of the third, that anything's going to change. He's picked up right where he left off, and the numbers are indicative of just how well he's played.
That's hauled in at the 2. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. From the 1, 2nd and goal. He'll go play action with Goff. Oh, he feels the pressure, and he'll go down back at the 6.
With the right personnel, the safety position is like the ultimate chess piece, right? You can put him in center field to play pass. You can bring him up and make him a pseudo linebacker, but you also can bring him...
And he'll take it on in. Sam Laporta. Touchdown, Detroit. A 1st down throw for Jackson. A pass pulled in by Henry. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
And he'll take this up, working towards the 1st down mark. He gets 5, but is just a little short of the 1st down. You don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. Aguilar goes off in motion. Look wide. Get this one complete. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
That's good for a Baltimore Ravens.
They'll run out of the gun with Henry. The defense all over this one. They get him behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a couple.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
Gonna go right back to Henry. And he's gonna be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's 3rd down.
It's now 3rd and 13.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. And Sunday Night Football continues after this. Wow, an important one coming here. Tie game, late, and this is 3rd down. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. And he's got it to Flowers for the connection. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Pistol give to Henry. Trying to find somewhere to move forward, but nothing going. Tackled for the loss of a yard.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
They'll go again here with Henry. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down. In motion comes Andrews. On 3rd down, Jackson. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
This one has plenty of leg, and it is good. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the 4th quarter.
This will be returned from the 6. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. So Jared Goff and the Lions offense getting set for this next drive. And he has been in control of this offense. Want to run you through some of the action from earlier on. You've got the 2 touchdown passes, over 200 passing yards. He has been excellent all game long. Set to go now on 1st and 10. On play action, Goff. And that's going to be incomplete, but there's a penalty flag on the field. We'll let the officiating crew sort this one out. You only get a 1-yard buffer from the line of scrimmage for these old linemen. That time he strayed a little too far, and it draws the flag. Here's Goff. It is caught left side by St. Brown.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
Now, Goff. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. Throwing, Goff. That one on target to Williams. He's got it. And he's going to take this one all the way. 70 yards. Touchdown, Detroit. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
Jackson going to keep this one himself. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
He was taken down.
Sometimes you run all those big bodies out there, you kind of tip your hand. I always love going big jumbo personnel for a play action. In this case, they keep the ball on the ground. The defense knew it was coming, and they suffer a loss.
Jackson from the gun on third down. And that is incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. The visitors' offense and Jared Goff set to go to work once more. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. So they start this on the ground with Montgomery. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. Second down and 8. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And this ball batted away and incomplete. Kyle Hamilton, the versatile defender, with the good coverage there. From the gun on third down, it's gone. And that is incomplete.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
And he's going to be hit and dropped right away. That's great coverage there. Winds up with nothing on the return. The Ravens offense ready to take over possession of the football. They trail by 4. A touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. Throw to the right flat. It is caught.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
In motion comes Andrews. Second down, Jackson. To the tight end, Likely. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end of it.
3rd and short, Jackson. Coming open, that's the tight end, Likely. It's a gain of 10 yards. Good for a Raven 1st down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Looking into the middle, there's Flowers. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do the rest.
To the air one more time with Jackson. There's a short one caught by Andrews. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
They'll run it with Henry. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line.
A 7-yard loss brings up third down.
Two minutes remain in the fourth quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Big play in the game right here. It's third down. In motion comes Andrews. They'll drop to throw. Now a screen set up for Henry. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker.
It's fourth down.
Interesting call for the defense. Pressure or sit back on 4th and 5. From the gun, Jackson. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs.
So you roll the dice on offense and you fail. But now you can't give up. Your defense has to go out there and get a stop. You have all 3 timeouts. You have time to get the ball back one more time on offense. So now your defense needs to answer the bell and give your offense one more shot.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. On the ground, Montgomery to start the drive. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. They'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. They'll run to the right with Montgomery. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their second. Talk things over before third down. Out of the shotgun, it's gone. Oh, and a pressure there. He can't get a throwaway, and he's taken down. The Lions will punt this ball away as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. The Ravens offense and receiver Zay Flowers heading back onto the field. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40. Here's first down. Now Jackson. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Jackson now on second down. Flowers with the catch. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down. Jackson now. That's to the right side. He's got Andrews. A pickup of 14 on that walk. First down, Baltimore. Jackson up top again. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Just didn't quite get enough into that ball. You see sometimes the pressure, the rush, force a quarterback to throw the ball off his back foot, and I think there was a little bit of that here at play. You have to be willing to step up, even in the face of pressure, and get enough behind that ball to put that one a little bit more on the money.
That is left side and caught by Flowers. This is 1st and 10. Again, it's Jackson. A throw, left side, caught by Andrews. And he'll be taken down, and that is going to do it. Oh, the comeback falls short. Time runs out. This game is over. So a win for the visitors, the Lions. They were able to handle the elements. They're going to wind up victorious here in the snow. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. From Baltimore, we wish you a terrific night.
I be heading. Just for all my